November 8th, Upper Gwynedd Township Business Meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Deanna, would you do the roll call?
Catherine Carter, President.
Here.
Rebecca Moody, Vice President.
Here.
Denise Hall, Commissioner.
Here.
Liz McNaney, Commissioner.
Here.
Gregory Mall, Commissioner. Okay. Sandra Zidell, Township Manager.
Here.
Megan Hurst, Assistant Township Manager.
Here.
Lauren Gallagher, Township Solicitor.
Here.
Nicholas Cross, Township Engineer.
Here.
David Duffy, Chief of Police.
Here.
And it is noted that David Conroy, Zoning Officer, is absent.
Lauren, were there any executive?
Yes, the board met in executive session earlier this evening to discuss matters of personnel.
At this time, we'll lead to the public comments. Please state your name. And if you're a resident or non-resident, when you come to the mic, please make sure the green light is bright. Thank you for respecting the 5-minute rule and practicing decorum. Our goal is to always give you the most complete and correct answers to your questions from our staff who are experts in their areas. For that reason, if you have an option of enclosing your email address in the registry, if you'd like us to reach out to you during the week for a full answer to your questions. Next up, Fred Hankin.
Fred Hankin, I am a resident. Driving through the township quite a bit recently, I noticed there are a lot of dozens and dozens of bags of leaves that are left out for collection. And I brought this to the attention of the board previously, and Sandra, we had some comments about that before regarding an ordinance. So when I was reviewing the looking for the ordinances regarding the resolution 30-2025, which is the zoning resolution that was passed earlier last week, I guess. I found the ordinance regarding recycling in the township ordinances, and regarding the March 24th of 2008, there was an ordinance that was passed regarding recycling. One of them says that the township authorizes the establishment of a program for curbside collection of leaf waste at least once during the spring and once during the fall. I won't read all this because there's a lot else probably going on tonight. And that that residents will be notified by the waste management companies in the township to do these collections. Now, I know 4 of the 5 of the commissioners here have private waste pickup, I believe, other than, but I was just wondering if this is something we're going to follow, or is this an ordinance that maybe we should just not have on the books if we're not going to actually enforce the ordinance. So
We do enforce the ordinance.
well,
Send a notice.
well, I'm a resident who's never received a letter from a waste management company saying they're going to do a pickup. I know you did that pickup here at the township building recently, which is which actually the ordinance also says that we'll be doing that monthly, I think, but regardless, my point is this an ordinance we're going to actually follow through with? Because I'm really big on recycling, and I think it's something we should be trying to get these companies to do if that's what the ordinance says we should be doing. That was my comment.
Thank you for your comment, but I do want to let you know that we do require, like, we send a letter every year to the waste haulers reminding them of their requirement. I don't know exactly how each of the different companies notify the residents. Some might be email, it might be on your bill, it could be something you haven't noticed.
I
or
think
they
the
could
point
be
is I don't know if anyone here in this room or any of the commissioners that live here have ever gotten a letter from the waste
Well, I
management.
don't think the ordinance states it has to be a letter, but it says a notification.
No, well, it's a notification, I believe.
Yeah.
I do.
Have you gotten one?
I get it when right before the change of seasons.
Okay, which waste company do you have, if you don't mind my
What's it
asking?
called? Is it Whitetail? Yeah, I think it's Whitetail now. I didn't get it when I had the green one. Who's the green people?
Usually waste management.
Waste Management. Yeah, I didn't get it when I had Waste Management. Then I switched.
So that was something you actually got in the mail
I
then?
I get an email.
Oh, okay, because I'm surprised that the one email I do get is the bill, reminding me to
No,
pay the bill.
I get an
but-
email when they're going to miss the days, like for Thanksgiving, I got an email letting me know that they weren't going to pick it up. I get an email if they have the drivers, they don't have enough drivers. Like,
Yeah, I've gotten those too. I just never saw anything regarding setting a day aside to do,
oh, yeah, they tell you. At least mine does.
well,
It's a fee.
we have the same company, so maybe that's something we need to,
Yeah, I don't know about mail because I've never gotten any mail.
I haven't either, so,
But I chose for email communication.
okay. Well, I will be on the lookout for that. So thank you very much.
Oh, gotta go back. Number 6 on the agenda, I'm going to turn it over to Lauren. Lauren for the public hearing, ordinance 2025-06.
Thank you. This ordinance was authorized for advertisement previously as set forth in the agenda this evening. It would amend the Code of Upper Gwynedd Township by amending Chapter 174 related to taxation, creating Article 7, the collection of delinquent real estate taxes, to create a penalty, interest, and fee schedule for the collection of delinquent real estate taxes. As set forth in the body of the ordinance, this would designate the Montgomery County Tax Claim Bureau as an alternative collector and authorize and direct the Tax Claim Bureau to file liens for existing delinquent real estate taxes with the prothonotary. It also sets the fees for collection for the Tax Claim Bureau at 5% plus 1% of 1% of the total amount of delinquent taxes as reasonable attorney's fees. This program has been instituted in other municipalities in Montgomery County and has allowed those municipalities to see an increase in their collection of delinquent taxes. And then for exhibits this evening, we have T1 will be a copy of ordinance 2025-06, and T2 will be a copy of the proof of publication of the advertisement for this evening's hearing, which ran on November 28th.
At this time, are there any board comments? Any public comments? Motion to close the hearing? Do I have a second?
So moved. You don't need a motion. So moved.
I have a motion, can I have a second?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The hearing is now closed. Now I'd like to make a motion to approve number 9. I'd like to make a motion to approve ordinance 2025-06. Can I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Right. Okay.
Again, if you want.
Now on to number 10. Planning and zoning. Dave?
I
Megan's
will
gonna
be providing Dave's report this evening.
Okay.
And the first update is 770 Town Pike. This is Merck's 4-story parking garage that's proposed. The Planning Commission did recommend the approval of this, so this will go before the board most likely in January. And then the next one is a zoning hearing board application for 284 Wissahickon Avenue. This is a use variance that's associated with the contractor's ability to have outside storage materials and equipment. So this will go before the zoning hearing board on December 16th. They're also asking for a variance for parking. They're seeking 40 parking spaces are required, and they're seeking to have only 33 parking spaces. And then the next zoning hearing board application is for 515 West Prospect Avenue. This is for a single-family home. where they can't meet all of the lot width and required setbacks. So they are requesting a number of different variances associated with that, and that'll be scheduled for January 27th. Does anybody have any questions on those?
Nope. Next up, thank you, Megan. Next up, Nick, engineering report.
Thank you, Catherine. Nice job, Megan. Way to pick up the slack for Dave. So just a quick update. So for the Haynes Run project and the 2025 Liquid Fuels Road Program, all work's been completed on both of those projects. Punch list items have been addressed, and they're both going to be closed out at this meeting tonight. So they'll both be entering their 2-year maintenance period starting after tonight. For the West Prospect Drainage Improvements Project, on the agenda, it says that final striping is to be completed, but it was completed since I sent over my report. So that's project's pretty much wrapped up at this point. That'll be closed out at next month's meeting. There's one payment on the agenda for some of that work at this month's meeting, but we'll be closing that out next month. And that's pretty much everything I have. If anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer any, but that's it. Short and sweet.
Thank you, Nick. Next up, number 12, I'd like to make a motion to approve consent items A through M. Can I have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. We have any board comments? Any public comments? Deanna, can you do a roll call?
President Carter,
Aye.
Vice President Moody,
Aye.
Commissioner Hall,
Aye.
Commissioner McNaney.
Aye.
Commissioner Mull.
Oh, excuse me, he won't be joining us. Oh, sorry. Motion passes unanimously. Next on the agenda, number 13, I'd like to make a motion to approve ordinance 2025-07, 2026 tax rate, advertised in November 13th, 2025. Can I have a second?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Number 14, motion to approve ordinance 2025-08, the 2026 budget appropriations, also advertised on November 13th, 2025. Can I have a second?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Number 15, motion to approve the master service agreements with Integra One for the township and police departments. Can I have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. I'd like to make a motion to authorize the township manager to engage the Cohen Law Group to assist in the cable franchise audit and renewal with Verizon. Can I have a second?
I'll make a second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Number 17, a motion to approve the stipulation to settle the PNC Bank tax assessment appeal and authorize the township solicitor to execute all necessary documents on behalf of Upper Gwynedd Township. Ken, go ahead. Want to explain it?
Sure. So this relates to a property located at Allentown Road, on Allentown Road in Upper Gwynedd Township. The property owner filed assessment appeals that affect the tax years beginning in 2024. The school district has taken the lead on negotiating with the property owner, and the resolution to this will be for the tax year 2024. The assessment will be reduced from $815,680 to $528,130. And then in tax year 2025, again, reduced down to $489,450. And for 2026 and forward, it'll be reduced to $457,610. What that all nets out to is that the township must refund an overpayment of $1,252.75 within 60 days of the court approval of the stipulation. We have reviewed the stipulation and everything appears in order from our end.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments?
Do you have a second? I think that you only have a motion.
So moved.
There we
You have
go.
to explain it.
Yeah.
We have a motion and a second. Do we have any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Lauren. Motion passes unanimously. Number 18, I'd like to make a motion to ratify the fourth addendum to the agreement for 1908 West Point Pike and authorize the township manager to take all necessary steps to complete the acquisition of 1908 West Point Pike. Can I have a second?
Second.
Anything you want to explain?
Sure. So this was another brief extension for the time for closing for this property. The closing has now occurred and the township does now own this property.
Thank you. We have a second. We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Now I'd like to turn the meeting over to Vice President Moody.
Thank you. Item number 19, I'd like to make a motion to adopt Resolution 30-2025, reaffirming the provisions of Resolution 29-2025, and setting forth findings regarding the substantive invalidity of the Upper Gwynedd Township zoning ordinance pursuant to Section 609.21I of the Municipalities Planning Code.
Just to be clear, this addition, and Lauren, you pick up for me if I mess anything, just also includes the review of data center uses within our ordinance.
That's correct. And Section 609.2 of the Municipalities Planning Code does reference the action taken last week followed up by a resolution. So this resolution is in conformity with the Section 609.2 procedures set forth in the Municipalities Planning Code.
Thank you. We have a motion. Can I have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. And then finally, for number 20, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 31-2025 to adopt and submit to DEP for its approval a revision to the official sewage facilities plan of Upper Gwynedd Township to include the sewage facilities planning module for the Cornerstone at Pembroke.
We have a motion. Can I have a second?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Now I'd like to turn the meeting over to Commissioner Hall.
Thank you, President Carter. My item is just the beginning of the conversation about our exciting police year next year, as our police department is celebrating its diamond anniversary. I am going to turn it over to our chief of police, who is the expert on police, who happens to be here, as he is at every meeting. Thank you, Chief. And he's going to share a little bit about the badges, which are the beginning of the celebration.
Thank you. I'll start off with our current badges.
Your mic on.
It just says it is. I'm just 8 feet tall, so it's.
That is the problem, I think.
Our current badges were designed by my predecessor, Chief Freed, and they carried over to become our regular duty badges, but they were originally, in 2001, a 50-year anniversary badge. I will pass around. The only difference is, you'll see in this one, it says 1951 to 2001. All the badges said those in that year, and then they became our regular badge. Chief Freed trademarked this badge, and It's available through Blackington, a wholesaler, but they have to pay a trademark fee to the township if it's used. And there's one other police department, public safety department actually in Illinois that uses our badge. So this will stay. This will remain our badge, but for the anniversary year coming up, I was looking for a different design. It's a typical police tradition to wear a different badge during an anniversary year. And a few years back, there was a high-profile case made national news. It was actually out of Moscow, Idaho. Small world that it is. I knew the deputy chief of Moscow, Idaho. The case had ties to Pennsylvania, and he was on the news. And I gave him a call and said, "You did a great job with the press release. Saw you on the news, and I know you were busy with the murders and all that, but tell me about your badge." Because it was a unique design. So he told me about the badge, where he got it from, and I contacted that company and came up with this design, which incorporates serving since 1951 and our core values on it.
Without looking, just close your eyes. What are our core values? Close your eyes.
Dedication, integrity, fairness, and courage.
Okay, I know you have it
And
memorized.
and all the badges simply have Upper Gwynedd Police and the badge number on them. We started wearing them about a week ago. We will wear them all through next year, and except for October, we still wear our breast cancer awareness badges. But wear them for our anniversary year. After that, the only time they'll be in service is on a formal dress uniform. And they have the individual officers' badge numbers on them, and they're theirs to keep after they retire. That's about it. So
Thanks, Chief. They're really beautiful. And I noticed, we were in a meeting last week, and it was like the first thing I noticed when I saw an officer wearing it. It really stands out.
it's hard to, honestly, Chief Freed's designed the original one that we wear all the time. It's hard to beat. So this is kind of ornate and will serve a purpose. So thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Things you don't know. Another heavy thing. Please.
Thank you, Chief. Next up, Public Works, Parks and Recreation. Number 22, snowplow equipment bid and rebid.
So there's no action required on this. We just wanted to inform the board. We did bid the snow plow and equipment bid twice and had no bidders. So at this point, Lauren, correct me if I'm wrong, per public bidding, if we do need someone to help us with snow, we can get 3 quotes and move forward.
This is the second bid.
Mhm. 2 times no bidders.
2 times no bidders, and I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. I surprised you with that.
Yeah, so we're going to go out to.
We've been out to bid twice.
We've been out to bid twice. We're going to rebid the third time, or we're just going to.
No, I was not going to rebid the third time.
I believe twice is
I
correct.
think twice is the requirement. But you'll check and get back
I'll
to us if
double
I'm wrong. But I'm almost positive that that's what you told me before. So,
I believe you're right.
if not, we'll rebid, but I'd prefer not to waste the time or expense to rebid when we've publicly bid it twice to know.
And I believe we go through this exercise every year.
Well, actually, previously we have had a bidder, but we never really use them, which is probably why no one's that interested in getting the bid. But we do like to know we have a super duper emergency blizzard backup.
No, we don't.
You don't. We have our wastewater employees.
Well, it's
so
not
they
that
get
the
us-
companies don't exist, it's that we don't have a contract. Like,
Correct.
in place.
They did not bid on the contract that we put
Yeah.
out, which is
But we
a
can still call them.
standby contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time we even used it?
Not in my tenure here, but it also hasn't, I don't want to say it. If I say it, it's going to be a problem, so I'm just not going to say it.
Don't say it.
But you guys know what I mean.
Thank you. Number
One person
23,
with terrible snow.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the proposal from KBC Construction for sidewalk replacement on Huntington Place in the amount of $17,750. Can I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Number 24, I'd like to make a motion to approve change order number 2 for the 2025 Liquid Fuels Road Program, increasing the contract in the amount of $2,500.30. Can I have a second?
President Carter. I think it's $2,005.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, $2,005.30. Did I say?
I think you said 2,500. I'm not sure.
Can I have a second?
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Number 25, I'd like to make a motion to approve change order number 2 for the West Prospect Drainage Improvements Project Phase 2, reducing the contract quantities in the amount of $8,495. Can I have a second?
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Thank you. For having a reduction, the $8,495.
Nick gets all that glory.
Just so we're clear too, the road program, there was like a $100,000+ reduction last week. So the $2,000 over is just, adding on to that. We're still way under budget on that project.
Excellent. Always good to hear. We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Before I leave the Public Works section, I'd just like to thank Sarah and her staff for a wonderful holiday light display. The drone show, my kids said, was extremely exciting. They enjoyed every minute of it out in the freezing cold, and it was well attended. I was told that they sold 400 hot chocolates the first come around, and then an additional 200 more hot chocolates, because it was freezing, but they stood out there to watch that drone show. My daughter especially liked the snow globe.
That's it.
Yes, it was.
Snow machine, you make snowballs and everything.
I'd like to extend your shout out to Lori and Andrew and Jake and Christian, who are the ones responsible for stringing all the beautiful lights that we see out there.
That's a lot of
Especially
lights.
Candy Cane Lane is the highlight.
And the volunteers.
And were there volunteers on the?
The-
Oh, you mean in
Parks and
general
Rec.
for the evening? Yes, there's
Yeah,
lots of
They
volunteers.
were out there serving up all
In the
that hot
cold,
chocolate.
yeah, for sure.
Yep.
So again, congratulations for a wonderful end of the year production for the public, for Parks and Recreation. Next on the agenda, back to Vice President Moody for the wastewater.
Thank you. The Montgomery County Roads and Bridges Department is planning to repair the culvert located on South Broad Street, and we happen to have a sewer main on that bridge, which we will need to relocate due to that bridge repair. So to that end, I'd like to make a motion to approve the agreement for the installation of the utility facility with Montgomery County.
We have a motion. Can I have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments?
Yes. Megan, have you contacted Dan Wallace?
I have not, but I can do so.
Please do so. Thank you. It's a tragedy that he's not here tonight.
I know. It might take another year for the project to go, but.
But this is
have
the most
agreement at
activity
least.
that-
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Thanks.
Do we already have an agreement with Montgomery County?
No, in this case, we are the utility because we're the sewer provider. So they're bidding and doing the project, and the project will remove and relocate our pipe. This is an agreement that we will pay for that relocation because we're the utility.
Oh, okay. We have a motion and a second. Any board comment? Oh, we already did that. Any public comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Number 27, a motion to approve the December open invoices. Can I have a second?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? Deanna, can you do a roll call?
President Carter,
Aye.
Vice President Moody,
Aye.
Commissioner Hall,
Aye.
Commissioner McNaney.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Number 28, I'd like to make a motion to approve the December paid invoices. Can I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any board comments? Any public comments? All in favor, say aye. I'm sorry. Deanna, can you do a roll call?
President Carter,
Aye.
Vice President Moody,
Aye.
Commissioner Hall,
Aye.
Commissioner McNaney.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
President Carter, can I bring something up? I just would like, I should have brought it up earlier when we were doing the consent agenda. I just wanted to point out to the board and the public in the finance report that our interest earnings this year, budgeted at $212,000, have actually brought in over $1 million of revenue this year due to the hard work that Brian did to reduce different bank accounts we had with different banks to bring us the best bang for our buck with our interest earnings. And when Brian initially made his estimation of how much that additional revenue that would bring into the township, I think it was in the $650,000 range, which we've almost doubled that. So I think it's important to pay attention to that. And in a time when it's almost impossible to find additional revenue in local government, we were able to find Brian was able to find some new money for us, which is very important.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Before we leave, again, I had another death in the family with my sister passing away from pancreatic cancer. So I know there were some questions in the last couple of weeks as to why I haven't been here. And I'd just like to thank my wonderful fellow commissioners for stepping in for me. Between the last 6 months, it's been a little rough between my mom and my sister. My sister was my identical twin. So it's been a little rough for me, and I appreciate Upper Gwynedd, not just the township commissioners, the fire department, the police department, the emergency services with Chief Shane, the administration here. It's just been a wonderful outpouring for me and my family, and I appreciate it. And I wish everyone a happy holidays. The meeting is adjourned.